So I think this question is easy, right? This is cubic only. You don't even need to use the binomial expansion method to get this, right? Am I right? You could have just do this, yeah. Just that. Okay, I'm sorry. You could have just do this, then yeah, continue, right? So this one requires no binomial expansion method. Maybe you can. Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Maybe okay. Good. Can you write down the formula? I also want to take a look at the formula because I seldom use that formula. I mean, I know the formula, but I seldom use the formula because I really actually the my way of doing binomial expansion is like I told you at the beginning of the lesson. Is a derivative of my method is a derivative of the formula. So I derive method my method is derived from the formula, yeah. But it's a more straightforward version of the formula. If you look at the formula, I think it's pretty. I would say that the formula is very. It's kind of like scary at the start for students. It's the same. It's the same. It's the same. Yes, it's the same. But what I'm trying to say is, if you look at the formula, I think a lot of students will switch off. Like what the H is this? Right? Like what the heck, you know? Okay. So yeah. But okay, so let's skip this. I think this is just too simple because we have talked about how to expand this already, right? Okay, let's move on. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. Next slide. Yeah, please. Mm. 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 Okay, good. So okay, so if you look at this question, right, I think the eighth term, okay, this eighth term, right, I will say is a. It really depends whether your expansions in descending order or ascending order. So what's the, I mean, if the question never says so, like, which one we should follow? The default is ascending. Ascending means I should start with x to the power of 0. Okay, over here is a. Okay, so that means I should start with a to the power of 0, then a to the power of 1, and then a to the power of 2, and then on and on, right? That's the default. Okay, I will leave this to you because whether the default is descending order or ascending order, probably you should go and ask your teacher. Like, because the eighth term, right? If it's descending order, it's different from the eighth term which you get it in ascending order. You understand, right? You understand or not? It's just like, okay, if I give you this, you do, right? So it's, let's say if you go like x to the power of 0, x to the power of 1, x to the power of 2, x to the power of 3, x to the power of 4, then if this is ascending, if you do descending, x to the power of 4, x to the power of 3, x to the power of 2, x to the power of 1, x to the power of 0, and then this is descending. If I ask you for the fifth term, this is the fifth term, ascending order. This is the fifth term, descending order. So it really depends what's the default. I also want to know the default. So yeah, generally, right, questions like this, what the eighth term, right, is not a very good question, I would say. But never mind, okay, so just will give you some perspective. Good to know, good to know. Because different order, the eighth term will be different, okay? But for this question, let's do the ascending, okay? So, how many term you have? 12, right? Okay, because power 11, 12 terms. So the eighth term, so what I'm trying to, ascending order, right? The 12 terms, right? The 12 terms, okay? So, in a way, you know that you, okay, so let's start with these brackets, right? The three brackets, okay? So the eight terms, right? The eighth term is basically, okay, let me just fill up with the standard one first. This is 11, okay? So the first one is 11 choose 0, right? This is the first, right? So the eighth term will be 11 choose 7, yeah? And then after that, you just follow. So 11 minus 7 is 11 minus 7, which is 4. So it's 4 here. So therefore, this is 7. So this is the eighth term. Simple. Okay, good. So can you carry on from here? So I just give you a hint already. Then you carry on to solve B and C. Okay. Hmm. Let me take a look at the formula. Then maybe I can know the default is ascending or descending for your this Singapore mathematics. So we should go to. Never mind, you continue with your work. I just have you double check. Okay. So I'm going to upload this formula sheet. Then we can take a good look at it. I hope you can see the formula sheet on the right hand side already. So actually this is the, sorry to interrupt you, maybe you finish first, you finish part B first, then I will talk about yes, they want the a to the power of 8, right? Or they want the x to the power. Wait, okay, your this one is x or a? X, okay, so I read it wrongly, so it should be x, sorry. So it should be x. Okay, sorry. I don't know. If it's 2, then you get what? X2 to 2 is x to the power 4. Yeah. Still x4. Okay, good. So this is the I would say this is the decision you need to make. Yeah. So what you put there, alright? It's not like, oh, x to the power of 8 is, oh, the power must be 8 here. Okay. That's okay. That's the reason why you should fill up the. I mean, the order of filling the power is important. This question shows. You remember? You remember before this, you fill this one first, then here next, right? And then here last, right? Am I right? Okay, so now I hope you get a taste of what I mean by the order of filling the circle here is important. Okay? So the question was x to the power of 8. So therefore, how do you get x to the power of 8? Is by putting a 4 here. Okay? So if you put a 4 here, then this has to be 7. Because that will give you 11, then 4 will be below here. Okay, good. So can you just carry on, and then what's the term? Yeah. Yeah, use your calculator. Okay, good. Okay, good. So with this, mm, yeah, the 2640, yeah, yes. Okay, okay, good. So if you look at this binomial theorem formula, okay, they start with n choose a 0 first. So therefore, right, I think the default, okay, so if we follow this formula sheet, right, the default is n choose 0. So if n choose 0, then your a will be a to the power n. Then your this b will be 0. Okay, so therefore, if you follow this format, so your this 11 choose 0, 2 to the power of 11, then a2 over x, I'm sorry, over 2, then this will be your 0. Okay, so this will be your first term. Okay, so 11 choose 0 will be your first term. So therefore, my way of thinking is 11 choose 7 will be the 8th term. Yeah, so it should be ascending order. Okay, ascending order. Okay, but I would like you to double check, okay, with your teacher, so that we have the reassurance from the teacher. But these days I think a lot of teachers they got COVID also, or maybe dengue also. COVID or dengue, I don't know. That's the reason why I'm doing relief teacher these days in one of the secondary schools. Yeah, yeah, I'm doing relief teachers these days. Yeah, almost every day. Okay. So your school have any? I, does your school have relief teachers? Have you met a relief teacher in your school so far? Okay, so mm, mm, mm. That's why I observe also for schools like you, right? Like your school, and then some of the I would say some of the better schools in Singapore, right? Generally, I will say this I call this what resources are plentiful. Okay, including your these teaching resources like manpower. So generally, you guys don't have to meet relief teachers. Okay, another teacher will get to come in and take over the your your official teacher. So for your school, I think it's yeah, resources are plentiful. Okay, but yeah, that's how we do ABC. Okay. Okay, good. Yeah. So I think another part of binomial expansion is it should involve this. Can you see the by under binomial theorem there is another formula here? N choose R, and then if you cannot use a calculator, how you can use this formula and do it manually? Let me demonstrate to you. Yeah. So in fact, just now, you know how to do it manually? Ah, so the answer is no. You take a while. Yeah. Am I right? Okay. So let's try this out because I want to make sure that you really know your stuff. Okay. So let me just erase this entire slide. So just now we were talking about what 5 choose 2 and 5 choose 3. The questions are different, but the answer is 10, right? How come we end up with the same answers? 10, right? So let's do that with this formula. Then as an example to illustrate this formula to you. So it's n choose r is n. This is called factorial. This is this exclamation mark is factorial. So it's n. I'm going to show you what is factorial. Okay, and then of course if you look closer, then you will get n, then n minus 1, then continue, then you get this. What? Okay, never mind. I don't have to write it down because the formula just right next to me. Hey, let me just do the 5 choose 2 and 5 choose 3. Okay, with this. So according to the formula, I should have 5 factorial above, and I should have 5 minus 2 factorial plus times 2 factorial. Okay, right? Okay, so what is 5 factorial? How do you key in 5 factorial in your calculator? I hope you know. Do you know how to key in 5 factorial in your calculator? Yeah. So exclamation mark is factorial. Factorial. Just look for the exclamation mark. Okay, if you don't see it, never mind. So just go and explore with your classmates or your teacher. But anyway, 5 factorial, if you do it manually, it should be 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1 and stop. That's 5 factorial. Then, for this one, 5 minus 2, right? What you have is, that means this will give you 3 factorial. So 3 factorial is 3 times 2 times 1. Done. And then you times the 2 factorial. 2 factorial will be 2 times 1. And okay? Then somehow I think you can see that you can cancel some of the terms, right? Then let me use a different color. This one you can cancel. And then the 3 you can cancel. The 4 and the 2 you end up with 2. So 5 times 2 on top. 1 below. So it's 10. So that's how you get 10 for 5 choose 2. Oh, by the way, 5 choose 2 means you 5 choose 2. That's how you key into the calculator. Okay? Okay, good. So can you demo 5 choose 3 to me? Over here? See if you can. Good. Okay, so you cancel this, then you cancel this. Yeah, then the 4 and the 2, yeah, you get 10. Yeah. Okay? If you need to do it manually. Okay? So with this 5 choose 2, 5 choose 3, I have demonstrated to you how you can make use of this formula to solve questions as well. Okay? Okay, sometimes they might say without the use of calculator. Then yeah, then you know what to do already without the use of calculator. All right. Okay, good. Okay, any more question? I think we can discuss one more big question, and then we can conclude the day. You still have other questions on binomial expansion? Okay. Are these your homework? Oh, okay. Oh, okay, okay. But they have not gone through. Oh, okay. Have they gone through the? Okay, okay, okay. Oh, okay, okay, okay. So form AB. Oh, okay, okay. Okay, so basically we learn your materials in advance. So I think with this I would say you have a good foundation for this binomial theorem already. So uh, don't I mean, even with a good foundation doesn't mean you should not listen to your teacher during classes, right? So still um, keep yourself motivated and uh, tune in to your teachers during classes, because I might have missed out certain things which your teachers might cover. Okay, all right. Because over here I'm basically we are solving questions together. Okay, we are not discussing uh, uh, binomial theorem like in general. So your teacher might give you more information um, on this topic. Okay, we are basically very result oriented. Okay, we solve questions. Okay, write down simple the expression and use this result. This one looks like the question just now already. Find S. Tomorrow we have one more lesson, right? Saturday, our normal lesson. So maybe tomorrow I don't think I want to talk about binomial expansion so much also. Maybe we should talk about other topic which you are not so good at. Then yeah. Okay, good. So which topic you want to talk about? Wow, so many questions. Hands. Mm, 1.11. Okay. Okay. So which topic you want to talk about tomorrow, Saturday, 7 to 9, yeah. Because I don't want to talk about binomial expansion so much. I think I have covered enough for binomial expansion. Maybe we can talk about one or two more binomial expansion. Then we go on to the some of your weaker topics. Yeah. Trigo. Okay. So since you are talking about Trigo, I want you to get ready some of the material, meaning like questions. Then tomorrow lessons, then we will go through those questions. Okay. Because I remember the other time I was the one who gave you question instead of you giving me question. And by the way, we can talk about the assignments I assign you. Remember? Yeah. Have you finished some of the questions in the assignment I gave you? Okay, good. Yeah. So maybe we can start with that one first tomorrow. then talk about the binomial and the trigo. Okay. By the way, I think in that assignment we have some binomial, or maybe we have some trigo questions already. Okay. Okay, for this question, I think the first one is the simplest, right? Yeah. Yeah. Go. So you just give yourself a very long bracket. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, should be 5. Yeah. So like I say, this is very mechanical. Yeah. So you can 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. You know. Yeah, that's how I do things. Yeah. Because once you feel 0 here, you know it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. Okay, good. Quickly get the results. Yeah, I think you can see right over here. You have this 1 plus p bracket to the power 4, and then over here is so you can actually see that. That's why I said this question is similar to the question we did just now. Can you see that over here your p is actually your this one? Yeah. So you replace your p with the x plus x squared. Okay. So your 1 plus, yeah. Yeah, continue. Yeah. Let me just erase my everything. They want to the term x to the power 3 only. So anything beyond, just stop. Yeah. Or I mean anything beyond is useless. So you just have to you can expand all, but it's useless. Okay, yep, continue. Okay, let's just erase. Just erase. Yeah, yep, x to the power of, yeah, yes, you're right, yes. Then continue. It's okay. Can you do this one somewhere here? Hmm. But I think it's good that you okay, actually for this one. Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm sorry. So for this one, hold on hold on so for this one to the power of square, right, I thought is is 2x cubed x to the power 4, then you care about the x cubed, then it should be x in 2 times. It should be this one. Yep, you just pick this up, right? The rest is dot 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 right there. Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, you need to take x square as well, yeah, because they say what, as far, okay, as far as, okay, sorry. So that means x 0, x1, x2, x3, yes, yeah, you're right, yeah, okay. So you should take this one also, okay. There you go. I don't know, let's see. uh okay, actually I think we need this but okay, hold on, just so this one, then you just need to get this. So this one is x cube, the rest is x4, x5, no need. Yep, good. So it's x cube only, yes. Okay, good. So can you simplify this? Is there a way for you to simplify? Yeah, I think so. You have the 1 and the 12, which give you. Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah, okay. Mm, mm, 10x square, yeah. 16 plus dot 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 lah. So plus dot dot, then plus dot dot. Okay, good. Okay, good. So, okay. So now they ask you to evaluate this thing, huh? So you have 1 plus 4x, just write down first, 10x squared, 16x cubed plus dot dot. So this is your 1 plus x squared to the power of 4, right? And now, hence means make use of the value. I mean, make use of what is calculated before. So can you see that? Can you see this as 1.11? Can you see it as 1 plus 0.1 plus 0.1 square? Can you see as this? Now this thing is given by this. So your this. So you replace the x with 0.1. Yeah. You don't need the x cube, because I don't think. Okay, what I'm trying to say is you just replace your this x with 0.1, so you will get 1 plus 4 times 0.1, because they want 3 significant figure. Anything beyond is useless, right? Yep, just use your calculator, punch this, and then you get the answers. Then just get it into a 3 significant figure. Of course you have the plus dot dot, but not needed. Okay. So what's the answer? From your calculator, so what's the answer? 3 significant figure. Okay, hold on. 1.516. Can you just use your calculator to just 1.11 to the power of 4? See if your answer and this answer, they are the same. Then if they are the same, then you are right. Oh, okay lor. Yeah, good. So both answers are 1.52, right? Okay, good. So yeah, correct. Okay. Yes. So that's about it for today. In fact, um, tomorrow. So, okay. By the way, I observe. I think there is still one more type of binomial expression question that you have not uh, we have not discussed. So tomorrow I will discuss that type of question for binomial expansion. Then we will move on to my homework, and we will focus on the trigo questions in my homework. Okay. Then of course, get ready some of your trigo questions. Okay, so that we can discuss about that during the lesson tomorrow. Okay. So as usual, uh, get online uh, 5 to 10 minutes earlier on Zoom, and then after that we will move on to this Google Meet. I start to love Google Meet already. Yeah.